Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Before I get started, I just want to let people know I have a cold. I'm fine, but I cough and sneeze and I get a little croaky, so if I pause here and there, forgive me. I'm sure I'll be better for the singles readings anyway on Monday. We'll see. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. Always my regular viewers. And I want to welcome all the new viewers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment away. Right. Here we go. Scorpio. I see a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see a King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're manifesting. You've got a couple people here. Yeah. Manifesting what you desire. I feel like you've got a couple people. Yeah. I see someone with Pisces energy. This is someone taking a little pause, just checking things out. Looks like you got a couple people, but this definitely connects with this person. I see a person feeling maybe not so confident first, but definitely feeling more confident. I see someone here manifest what they desire with kindness, compassion. Yeah, because I do feel we have this energy where and this could even be Scorpio here, so take it as it resonates. But someone is definitely feeling pretty confident here. They're taming the beast. Yeah. Like I say, it's all about putting the best foot forward too. And I wonder if somebody didn't put their best foot forward. They could be taking a pause with that. But look at that, the Lovers. So there's definitely a choice here. Definitely someone finds you very attractive. And I feel like you're attracting what you desire. So, who is the King? Yeah, it's all about the future. See, it's about happiness, seeing the bigger picture. It's about someone here who maybe sees a future, that there could be something here. I think this is someone maybe seeing you checking them out too. And if that is the case, they probably feel more confident that you find them attractive. Yeah, because this is all about manifesting. See, pre-manifesting, being prepared. It's possible someone wasn't overly prepared here. Yeah, tell me about this King of Pentacles. Who's this person? Yeah, it could be someone that you've walked away from here. Be someone who maybe you don't feel is right for you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But I'm going to tell you what I see. It's what two people are actually looking for. See, it's about the things being left behind, but it's about what you're trying to manifest and what you're looking for. Who is the King of Cups? Let's just see. Yeah, they're stable. See, they're looking for the same thing. They want a partner. This person actually wants a partner. And they can be very caring and very nurturing, but it is possible they weren't really prepared. They didn't put their best foot forward. But I do feel, like I say, maybe they've seen you kind of checking them out, or they've taken a pause and they're now looking at this different. But yeah, and that's where I kind of feel like they are stable. They're looking for the same thing you are. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, manifesting commitment, faith, loyalty, a partner. Yeah, it's all about being on the same page. But I definitely can see this energy of leaving something behind. See, moving towards new. But it's where you're going. You're going towards happiness, emotional fulfillment here. Yeah. Yeah, trying something different. Some maybe a little different than your usual type. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone kind of felt that maybe you weren't at first. Or you maybe felt that way. But it is about, it is patience. Temperance is partially about patience. But it's an energy of someone who often takes a step back and then sees things differently. Yeah. Maybe someone felt you weren't their type. Maybe they feel like you are. And this could be yourself doing this too. The Hierophant is about loyalty, faith, partnerships. It's somebody here who I feel has faith in themselves to make the right choices. But it's whether you were even on the same page at this point. because you're both looking for the same thing. Long-term stability, a partner. See, someone who's there through thick and thin. Someone who cares. They're nurturing. They're there for someone when they need them. So I feel like you've left something behind because someone here wasn't very nurturing or caring, or they weren't there for you when you needed them. So you're both kind of looking for the same thing. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Yeah, so someone here maybe feels they've missed an opportunity. That someone maybe wasn't interested, they're not their type. Definitely it's a person who wasn't sure. But this is that pause, that step back is where this person becomes very much aware. See, I feel they didn't, I don't think it's not that they didn't come in right. They weren't really prepared to maybe feel the way they did. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to look at that again, but I just want to just confirm some of these other energies and dig a little deeper. Yeah, so it is an energy of being a little overwhelmed, too much happening too fast, but I see a lot of talk, and I do see this person. It's all about gaining momentum, and some of you could have manifested multiple opportunities. So it's telling you, okay, if you are not the King of Cups, but to look at what you've manifested, to take a pause and put the shoe on the other foot. Okay? To look at how the other person may be feeling. And I'm wondering if that's something that happened. Because this, I mean, if you were checking this person out, maybe asking a lot of questions, or there's just a lot of talk, it's where someone's perspective changed, and it's made this person feel more confident too. Yeah. Tell me about the Strength. Yeah, someone was a little indecisive. See, it's a person who needs more clarity. They need to know more before they can move forward. So this is someone who kind of maybe felt you weren't interested. Maybe you felt they weren't your type. This is interesting because I feel as though you're both kind of in your heads here. So you're not seeing, not recognizing what's right in front of you. And it's often where it kind of comes in out of the blue, where someone wasn't really prepared for this. But it's a person who's now seeing what they didn't see. See, this is when things, often when you connect with someone, especially the first time, things don't always get off on the right foot, especially if it's something really spontaneous. And people aren't often prepared. And after some time goes by, and they take a step back and think about what was talked about, the way two people checked each other out, that there's things that they didn't see that they see now. See, it's all about becoming aware. I like this. And this is often someone who doesn't see how other people see them. Okay? And even the words that are spoken. Yeah. Because I actually feel there was a spark here, like some kind of a connection, like, you know, maybe feeling something's off, there's no chemistry, but like I say, I really feel someone is now seeing what they didn't see. It maybe feels they missed an opportunity, and it could be yourself feeling that way, but this is about being emotionally available. So I wonder if someone didn't come in emotionally available, maybe acted like they weren't really interested. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, see a little Aries energy, which is often Scorpio energy, but just take it as it resonates. And this is just a person here, someone looking before they leap, you see. But it's about going down this path. It's about taking a risk. It's all about the future. So someone kind of feels, well, there's no future here. This person's not really interested. I feel like what we have is both people not seeing each other. How you see yourself isn't the way other people see you, okay? And that's what I feel is taking place, because this is someone reflecting on this, kind of how it played out. See, they're looking back. And you may be thinking, well, I'm just going to keep putting myself out there. right? And go down this path that you're on. So I do see a decision. I do think you're going to get some clarity. Like, I really feel it's saying to take a little pause. Maybe you shared too much information too fast and overwhelmed the other person. This is often someone teaching someone how they want to be treated right off the get-go, which is fine. But if it's just the first time you've connected, it could be a little bit much for someone. They're actually looking for the same thing. They want someone who's there for them through thick and thin. They want a partner. So there's something here that isn't being seen that's going to be. And this has to do with making a decision. But this is someone coming across, like, I feel this is yourself coming across as a little emotionally unavailable. Like, you're already assuming you don't see a future with this person. Because I actually feel this is the kind of person you're looking for. And I do think they are your type, but they're different than the people that you've, I feel, generally been trying to connect with. It's all about trying something different. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, nobody really got what they wanted. You're kind of, I feel, coming across like you're content the way things are, that you really weren't interested. But you can turn the tables on this and look at it like, because I feel as somebody acting like they're kind of good the way things are, they're not really emotionally available. And it could be you shared a lot of information too quickly and overwhelmed them before they had a chance to think. And I often see that with the Queen of Swords, because you're trying to teach them how you want to be treated. You're telling them maybe about yourself, or asking them a lot of questions. Because I feel it's like reflecting on what happened, how it played out. You may have missed an opportunity. This person is a nurturing kind of person. They have some Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. I see a little Sagittarius energy. Some of you maybe walked away from this person. But I do see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this could be just an energy of stability, someone who's stable. So like I say, I feel like some of you have tried different types as well. See, trying something different. But I don't know if you actually seen this person for who they really were. And I definitely feel if you asked a lot of questions, you're trying to teach them how you want to be treated, that you really, it's like they didn't have a chance to even think. And they're kind of feeling, I feel they kind of lost a little confidence there. But if you were checking this person out the way you're looking at them, it's where they were definitely confident that there was an attraction. Yeah. You may not see yourself the way they see you. And it could be, like I say, the words that you're speaking. So, yeah. But there we have the Wheel of Fortune. See, this actually could have turned out in your favor. And it is still possible. Because I do think this is someone kind of feeling similar. You know, that you weren't interested or you weren't each other's type. Because you're coming across as the Queen of Swords. And you are being discerning. But like I say, I feel like you're not being vulnerable. Because it is about being vulnerable. Yeah. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. What happened here? Maybe you thought this person was boring. Not everybody presents themselves their very best at first, especially if it was something spontaneous, you know, where they don't have a chance to really prepare. And maybe it was yourself. Like I say, you can flip this, but it's where it just comes in out of the blue. Yeah, see, there was opportunity. Yeah, see, it's all about opportunity. Some of you have manifested multiple opportunities, and maybe you were focused on something else. I don't know. But it certainly seems like it's possible with the Queen of Swords. I think sharing too much too fast, overwhelming the other person, they didn't get a chance to think. But this is an energy of reflecting on this. See, reflecting on this. How it all played out. And someone's kind of feeling like they missed an opportunity. Yeah. And I actually feel as this person probably seen you in a favorable light. But it's how you perceive it to be. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to question this one just a little bit more. Tell me about this King of Cups. This could be something you're manifesting now. This could be giving you a bit of a heads up. Who's the King of Cups? Someone who feels beat up. It's a person who's kind of given up on love. Well, they've kind of given up finding someone their type. You're both looking for the same thing. I feel you're not being vulnerable. See, nobody really got what they wanted out of this. The cups weren't filled. And I do think you were kind of, well, I'm good the way things are, like giving that impression that you were a little bit closed off. So, I mean, I see someone who doesn't want to be vulnerable. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Yeah, see, they were very careful what they were saying. I definitely feel this person's stable financially. I feel these two people, this connects. See, they were kind of looking at the situation, not quite sure what to say, because it's someone who doesn't really communicate super clearly. Yeah. They're looking at this person feels they missed an opportunity. See, there it is. You're both manifesting what you desire. I do think there may be more communication. See, gaining momentum, this person may reach out. Because it is looking at what happened, how it all played out. Yeah. Because you're both trying to manifest. You both want the same thing. But it's like you're not each other's type, and it's because of the Queen of Swords. They kind of feel something's off. I don't think this person's really my type. They're kind of acting like they're not even interested right off the get-go here. Yeah. I definitely can see that you've left something behind, but it's what you're looking for. Yeah. Seeing truth in the situation. See a little aha moment. This could have gone in your favor. Yeah. See, it's all about learning to live in the moment a little bit here. Because I definitely feel like you come across as a little emotionally unavailable. It happens. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you don't really see a future. It's like you're leaving this behind and you're just going to keep putting yourself out there. Yeah. See, this could have been a win. This could have gone in both of your favor. Are you talking fast, expressing yourself very quickly? It's like there's a lot of structure, self-discipline, like you have all these questions. Tell me, before I do that Ten of Cups, I want to, see, it's all about harmony, putting the shoe on the other foot with being fair, whether you're right for each other. I'm going to be honest. I feel this is something that deserves another look here. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, see, both of you, it's all about the bigger picture. You're both looking for the same thing. You're looking for your forever person, someone to be with, the future. Two people, and this person plans and prepares for the future too. They're stable. Yeah. And you can see the way they communicate. They've given up on love. See, they have someone who's kind of given up, but they're kind of, giving it another little chance here. But they definitely weren't communicating. And I do think it's like they didn't have a chance to think. But tell me about this Page of Pentacles. It is about stepping. Maybe you felt they didn't step up to the plate. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, see, this person could have Pisces in their chart. They kind of have a tendency to keep it in. This is sometimes a person who doesn't share a lot of personal things until they kind of know someone a little better. But I feel like they were trusting their intuition. Like this person actually came into this, even though they've given up on love. I mean, their impression of you could be is that you've kind of really given up anyway. This is a person who kind of needs to be needed. Okay? like it's almost like they felt unwanted or something. I don't know, but they were keeping it all in, keeping this all to themselves, like trying to trust their own inner knowing. But they are someone who keeps a lot to themselves. They're a little bit of private, but like I say, I do think this is someone reflecting on what happened too. See, they're now seeing, because of a little bit of time here, I don't know when this happened. It doesn't look like anything very long ago, but it's like you both didn't really get a chance to, you're both seeing things different than you did when you came together. Okay. Yeah. See, there was checking each other out. There was an attraction, but it's sort of like feeling something is off, like there's no chemistry. One thing I can tell you about the King of Cups is a person who will keep all their feelings inside till they feel confident the other person's, somewhat interested. They generally do play it safe, especially if this is someone very stable financially. They have planned and prepared, like they are stable. They are ready. But I don't think this person, and I don't even think I don't think this person's gone anywhere. They were just needing more clarity, but they're also seeing things different than they did before. Yeah. This is what this person was needing, is somebody emotionally available. That's what this person was looking for. A little bit of vulnerability. Because I feel like you came across as that you were kind of content the way things were, or you just weren't interested enough. Because it's like you're already on this path. It's like you've left them behind before anything. It's like maybe not feeling like giving someone a chance. And like you're waiting to receive. You were waiting to receive. This is someone who can be quite private. Scorpio, okay? Now you can flip the energies from the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups for sure here. But see, stability. You're both looking for the same thing. See, neither one of you really seen all this. I actually feel like a little pause. I do think, yeah, this is somebody who may come back around again. Yeah, seeing the tables turning. I'm going to tell you, see, and it does have to do with thinking. And I'm going to be honest, I really feel like there's something here with this person. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from this person again. It may take them a little bit of time, but see, they're seeing what they didn't see. And if you haven't been, it's telling you to take a little pause and look at that, how it all played out. Yeah. See, this has to do with a house, a home, a strong financial foundation, a reason to celebrate. So I wouldn't be surprised this person tries to come up with a little idea here. Because they did see you in a favorable light. But it's like neither one of you got what you wanted out of this. It's just playing it too safe, not being vulnerable. And I do think they were trying to be, but the King of Pentacles is here too. But this is like the couple that work together, play together, stay together. This is someone who definitely longs for love. So I think this person kind of has a bit of a crush. Or it's yourself. But it is about, I feel more like reminiscing how this played out when you came together. You're looking for the same thing. Yeah, see, it's all about the cup, the emotion. The emotions need to flow. And it is about the flow of communication. But it was like, I don't know if it was like a little cold or just too much information too fast. They don't have a time to process it. So this is like processing it after the fact. This person may reach out. There may be an offer, an invitation of sorts here. Yeah, see, it's about harmony. It's about truly connecting. It's about the emotional energy. I feel there was obviously something not quite right there. And it is understandable because I can see being discerning, asking a lot of questions, feeling very overwhelmed, not having a chance to think. But I feel like you're both seeing things, how this played out a little different. I look at this, I mean, it is about the Ten of Cups, like you don't really see a future. There's nothing really here. The tables are about to turn. And I do think things are going to start turning in your favor. Yeah. I like this energy. Other than the fact that definitely there's, I wouldn't say mixed messages and signals as much of just a lack of vulnerability. Two people both playing it so safe. So you're both stable. So it's about being patient with each other when you're talking. Yeah. They're seeing this, but this is what they've seen at first. And now they're seeing the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if you're seeing the same thing, because they are the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. We just need to lose the Queen of Swords a little bit. Yeah. I think you're going to have a little aha moment here. Like I say, this looks like this person may come back around and offer you this cup, an invitation. You could take a leap of faith and live in the moment and do that too, because I do think things would go in your favor. Take care. Bye for now.